Hey everybody, Quint here with Digging Deep again, and I wanted to show you this dogwood. So for our area, we're starting to, well, I say we're starting to, we've been suffering kind of the wrath of dogwood anthracnose for the last several years. So if you've noticed, if you're in the southern United States, you've started to see some of your dogwoods start to have limb dieback, lots of just small twig die off in places, or even like in this case, a very large main leader of the tree that's showing very clear damage to it. The bark's starting to peel up. Big limbs have already been cut out of the tree, and then continuing to see twig die off throughout the canopy. And as you begin to see that, you'll also start to see little lesions begin to show up. And this is kind of an early image of it, but as that develops, it will become more red, have more of a center to it, and it becomes unsightly. The decline of the tree continues to progress until you really are left with kind of an almost completely dead, and in some cases debarked tree with very little left of it. This is dogwood anthracnose, and to my knowledge there is nothing out there that can prevent it, nothing that can be treated for it, and it's really sad because there's nothing that can be done for it, and everybody loves their dogwoods. But as time continues, unless a resistant variety can be developed, we may be one of the last generations to remember having dogwoods in our yards. And but it's something that as you continue to develop your landscape, or if you're a landscaper and you're pitching ideas of ornamental trees to place in the landscape, or you've got a set of plans you're looking at and people are pushing dogwoods, or you're thinking about buying a dogwood, I would honestly steer clear of it, because some of your more old-fashioned varieties are very prevalent to it and are very prone to get it. And then some of the more quote-unquote resistant varieties that have been pushed more recently in the years, like the Coosa and Cherokee Princess, stuff like that, they still get it as well. So I don't know what to tell you other than I would be really leery of planting a new dogwood in this day and age. We really do our best to practice resistant varieties to everything that we know that plants are susceptible to. We don't plant roses because of rose rosette. We don't plant dogwoods now because of dogwood anthracnose. There's tons of examples, but we're just trying to make sure that everybody is using every resource available to them to make sure that when they're preparing a landscape, planting a landscape, taking care of a landscape that is at their house, regardless of what your, regardless of your relationship to anybody's yard, that you're using the most sound judgments you can, and you're using all the resources available to you to make good decisions for your home or someone else's. And in this case, as unfortunate as it is, I would tell you to start steering clear of dogwoods for that reason.